Hey everyone, this is Jen from Jen Calba Photography, and today I wanted to do a video blog post kind of addressing some of the stuff that I had talked about in an article that I had written last week for the Huffington Post, and to kind of elaborate a little bit on it. So if you didn't get a chance to read the article, it's all about fear and what your fear can tell you about your creative endeavors and your art. Just a quick synopsis. I think that fear is really important. If you listen to it and you can kind of sit with it, it can give you really valuable information about what you want. So for me, I have huge fears about being visible, being seen, and having people just see my work and understand where it comes from. But a big point that I make is that for me, my fear and my desire are pretty closely linked. I have huge desire around people being able to see my work and understand where it comes from and how it can help them. The problem is that if I let my fear dictate to me, then my desire never gets accomplished. Usually I find that if I'm afraid to put something out there, it's because I have huge amounts of desire kind of, entangled in it. So if I'm not afraid of something, then usually that means that's pretty much in my comfort zone. So to kind of take it another step further, a lot of us creative people wonder, when are we going to feel ready to put ourselves out there? And I kind of think that the answer is never. We're never going to feel 100% ready. Every single time I share work, I share a blog post, or when I wrote this article, I didn't feel ready. There was definitely part of me that felt like there was going to be somebody emailing me or commenting saying, "Who the hell do you think you are?" That's a big thing for me. And if I waited until I felt ready to put myself out there, I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't. I'd pretty much just curl up in a ball under my bed somewhere and hide forever. And that doesn't help anybody. And part of my mission with my work is helping people to discover what it is that they want to say and how to say it in a way that feels authentic. So I really want to encourage you to kind of look at your fear around what you're creating and why you're creating it, and then kind of test yourself about how ready you feel. Like, if you feel light years away, then maybe you have some work to do. But if you have this sense of, ooh, I'm almost ready, I just need to wait a little bit until I feel more ready, that's never going to happen. And so I want to encourage you to take what it is that you want to share, you have the desire to share it, you have the fear around it, and recognize that this feeling of not being ready is tied to the fear. Your desire needs to be stronger than both the fear and the feeling of not readiness. So put it out there, hit publish, hit send, and don't get too caught up in the outcome. I think that that's something that holds us back a lot. If you can just get into the mode of creating and sharing with good, positive intent, but not measuring success upon outcome. Instead saying, my success is that I shared, my success is that I hit publish, then you're going to feel a lot better about what you put out there. If you're measuring your success on how many likes on Facebook you get or how many good comments you get, then you're always going to feel this sense of not enough, right? And certainly not ready. But if you say, I'm in this place that I'm in right now for a reason, I have valuable work to create and to contribute to my community at large, and I'm ready right now to share what I have and not stress the outcome of what you get back, but stress on what you can give, you're going to find that your sense of I'm not ready yet is going to melt away a lot more than if you were focused on outcomes. So I hope that this helps you kind of just reimagine what you can put out there, when and why, and kind of reframe the idea of readiness, and also kind of help you address some of the fears that you may have around your readiness. I think that what you're creating now is valuable, no matter where you feel like you're at in your journey. You're always going to have places to go, and you're always going to have places that you've been. But what you're creating now has value. So share it with the world. You're going to get amazing insights when you do. So I'm excited to see what you have to share. I'd love to know in the comments below what it is that you've been nervous to share about, you've been afraid to share, or you just haven't felt quite ready yet. I hope that you do push publish. I hope that you do push send. Please, let me know in the comments below a link to what you're working on. Feel free to subscribe to my newsletter where you'll get insights like this on a weekly basis. And I can't wait to share with you next week. Bye.